Hey animal enthusiasts and pet hobbyists, it's Joel here, and as you could probably see by the thumbnail, something really sad and unfortunate happened to me last night. So I woke up to my Nasarius snail consuming the body of Mango. Now this was really unexpected for me because she was acting really normal. Her behavior I didn't really see anything leading up to this. But one thing that did stand out was about a month or so ago, every time I would feed her, I would see that her stomach area, the abdomen part, would be a little bit pinched. And I fed Mango brine shrimp. I actually didn't show this in the feeding video, but what I do is I place the brine shrimp in a cup, then I put phytoplankton. I use Chromaplex, and that I just let it sit there for about 5 minutes or so and allow the nutrients to get absorbed by the brine shrimp, and that gives it a little bit more nutritional value, like amino acids and fatty acids and fiber, because brine shrimp does tend to have a little bit less nutrition. Now, I don't think this was caused by a water parameter problem because my ammonia has always been at 0, as well as my nitrite. My nitrate throughout the week did raise maybe to like 10 ppm, but after every week I do 50% water changes because this is such a small aquarium. That will bring it back down to 0. And clown gobies are generally really hardy, so that shouldn't have been a problem. I rely mainly on biological filtration using the live rocks and the live sand. For water changes, I like to use distilled water along with instant ocean sea salt. And I like to keep the salinity around 1.023 to 1.024, so about moderate, so it shouldn't have been a problem either. A good indication that there's something wrong with my tank is when my mushroom coral and zinnia are shriveled up. By the looks of them, you could see that this is not the case. I forgot to give an update on my GSP, so a really long time ago a baby Aptasia started to sprout, and it ended up stinging the GSP until it just closed up forever and never opened up. And I actually quarantined my frag before I added it, and anybody who's had to deal with Aptasia would know that even a quarantine wouldn't be able to stop this from happening. There is also some hair algae growing over the frag, so I'll probably be removing it pretty soon. These are just some other parameters that my test strips test for. So yeah guys, I'm thinking that this could have either been a genetic disease that affected the gut, or Mango could have eaten an amphipod that had a parasite, but I was never able to see hers or his fecal matter because he or she was always perched up on a rock and it was always blown away by the current, so I was never really able to tell if it was a parasite. Whenever something like this happens, I always like to try to learn from my mistakes. That way I could prevent it from happening again in the future. In this situation, I feel like I've learned that I need to try to vary my food so that the fish can have a varied diet and have better nutrition, as well as noticing on an earlier time if there is a change in the fish's behavior and physical characteristics so that I can hopefully treat and cure whatever is wrong with it beforehand. So yeah guys, that was just a quick little update I thought you guys should know about Mango. I'm probably going to keep the tank running with just invertebrates for now. In the future, thinking about getting maybe another small goby, maybe like a neon goby, hoping. I don't know if I could get another clown goby. I don't think I could replace Mango. It's just really sad because him had a lot of personality. I really like that fish. Usually when I name a fish, that already shows that I have a connection. But yeah, right now I'm probably just gonna keep the system running, the nitrogen system, by dosing some phytoplankton in it. Hopefully the invertebrates and the cleanup crew could help break that down. And yeah, I'll give you an update maybe later, some other time. Thank you for watching.